Hi, hello, we are live. How's everybody doing out there?
Hello.
Hola.
Hi.
I asked what a Calvin Harris is, because apparently he's going on tour with Arctic Monkeys and Gorillas and Lord, but that is less exciting to me.
Oh, Life is Beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Lord.
Lord. Even Stan
Like-
Marsh?
Yeah.
Not Stan, Randy Marsh.
I would totally see Arctic Monkeys. I would totally see Gorillas. I would not be mad if I had to see Lord to see those two. I just didn't know what he did.
You have definitely heard Calvin Harris songs.
I?
Oh yeah, because they put on the radio because house music.
Can you hum a few bars?
Have you ever heard Slide with Frank Ocean? Do you slide on all your nights like this? Do you
No.
Oh god, what was that one song? He has a bunch of songs. Yeah.
I mean, if it's a DJ, then
When I Saw You in the Summer.
Yes, that song.
nope.
Oh fuck. That's one of them.
This is what you came for with Rihanna.
Definitely no.
Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning, something.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. I feel so close. I feel so close to you right now. It's a force field.
Wear my heart across upon my sleeve.
How is
like a big, I don't know.
Is there like a big hook or something to that?
Yeah.
Or like how's it sound?
It's
That
the kind of
almost
music
sounds
that makes
familiar.
your arms do this.
It's one of these.
Yes.
It's one of these songs.
House music.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's why okay, well, if he's a DJ, then that's hard not to at least, enjoy on some level.
Yeah.
They just do remixes of songs and
Yeah.
add extra beats to it.
And if I remember correctly, Calvin Harris is one of the few DJs that actually sing on his songs.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Yeah, like well, like a 0.1% above zero that I would go, but it does sound interesting because two of those bands I'd really like to see someday.
I would love to see Gorillas.
Yeah, for sure. But I think I'm gonna go see a show next week. Actually,
Ooh.
I just saw that Goth Dad essentially is gonna be in San Diego next week.
Oh wow,
Goth Dad.
really?
Yeah, his band.
He can take
Vision,
time off to tour?
I guess.
Oh. I feel like you're saving lives. You should
Yeah,
still do that.
Can't work every single day though. Like,
Yeah,
aren't those guys like on 4 off 3, like, or some shit like that?
It just depends on what they do.
Or like PT. Well, he's a paramedic.
I don't know how it is in Wisconsin or Minnesota or wherever the fuck he's
Atlanta.
at. That dude's in
Or
Atlanta.
Georgia. Yeah, he's in Georgia.
What the fuck's he doing with the whole hello shit?
Because it's funny.
Made me think he was from somewhere cool.
Oh, well, that's not his actual voice. Like, that's not his
Yes,
normal.
I'm aware
inflection.
of that. Yeah.
Well, then I don't know how you got fooled.
Because I don't pay attention to him that much. I mean, his makeup's a little much.
It is a little much.
Less is more. I'm just sometimes
not that I
take
haven't
it down a
gotten
notch.
Not that I haven't got some inspiration from it, but it is a little much. Sorry,
No,
but
yeah, I agree with you, but like, take it down.
The location, the locale, the geography, of the two. But yeah, so I saw that he's playing some bar out here.
Right on.
Next Tuesday. So if I go, I've got like a hard out of like 9 o'clock, which is reasonable. And then
We could feasibly stop this at 8:30 or 8.
That I feel like that's taking away from our audience. That's cutting Beck short.
I was gonna say
that.
it's Beck.
Oh, did you hear
No,
that?
not saying let. I'm like
Did you hear
they're
what
the
he
only
just
one.
said?
They're the only one watching. this.
I don't know. We just went up to 6 viewers
You say that, and
Because
I'll
it's
look
true.
here.
because Cornbread's out there.
Yo, cornbread.
So all I see is moderators.
Scroll down. Beck, do you
There's nowhere to scroll down. There's literally just
Oh.
7 people here.
Beck, you did see Vision Video? I know that I think I remember you talking about trying to go see them or being interested in seeing them. At the very least, it'd be nice to just kind of like be out at a show, like get immersed in a scene, other than just kind of being mixed in with the malaise of regular stuff. Oh, they post live stuff. Yeah, they do. So yeah, and like tickets are $12. So after all the extra fees and whatnot, should be shy of 50. And you know, I'm
You can't buy
down.
tickets at the bar door.
I probably could. It's at the the Whistle Stop.
Whistle
yeah, I think
Stop.
Whistle
I
Stop.
don't even know what
I
that's
think I've
at.
gone there once.
I
Is that
don't
in,
know exactly where it is.
Uh,
It
or
sounds
am I
like it should
thinking
be
Booty
close
Ba-
to me.
It's one of those.
That's
Did you say
totally-
booty basement?
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's Booty Basement, and then I think I've
Where
gone
is
to
this
Whistle Stop.
basement of booty?
Steph's
Wait.
place.
Wait,
Whistle Stop
is that just basement where it's right next to Coyote Ugly?
I forget. Hold on. Yeah, I've been to Whistle Stop once.
Okay.
That's
Is it downtown?
not necessarily downtown. It's whatever areas, like it's South Park.
Hmm.
Oh, perfect.
That's
Yeah.
close to you.
Yeah, that's
It's
an
South
under
Park
$10 Uber ride.
before it's off 30th and before the Target.
Okay, yeah. That's
Oh,
South
okay,
Park.
yeah.
Like
Ooh, all right. That's
it's like
gonna be
that
small.
area. Yeah.
I'm gonna be able to just like hang out with them. That
And
place is so
then-
small.
yeah.
He won't have a choice. There's only gonna be so many people.
Oh, that is okay. Whistle Stop, Booty Basement. So Booty
It's the
Basement
same?
is Saturday nights at Whistle Stop.
Gotcha.
That's what it is.
Oh.
Okay, because I've gone once. It was okay.
To booty basement?
Well, what we did is we went to the liquor store. I was there
I
to see, like,
immediately don't think it's the regular spelling of liquor store in this story.
yeah, we went to the liquor store next door, and I remember me and my cousin didn't want to drink alcohol.
LICK-OR-SCOR.
So what we ended up doing was going to the liquor store and getting like little mini Cokes and then just putting it in like cups to act like we were drinking. And then we got popsicles.
And
So
yet,
we brought that into the bar.
and yet the story ends in such a Steph way.
It is
I love
very sad.
popsicles.
Who were you trying to fool?
The people that were already drunk.
Hey, can I buy you a drink?
Like, can I get you a
already have
drink?
one.
And it's like,
I
we
already
got
have
one.
one."
That's
We're
kind of what I
good.
was that's kind of what I was assuming was the reason.
Yeah.
Something that was gonna make me sad.
We didn't really feel like drinking.
Oh,
So
what you
that's what
guys
we
drinking?
did.
Oh, it's a Coke and rum.
Yeah. It was just like, can I have some? Oh, no, this is for me.
No, this is mine. This is my
This is
special
my
treat to
drink.
Who the
myself.
fuck sharing drinks with
Yeah, also,
strangers?
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I've seen a lot.
Where have you been?
I don't know. One time
Are
I
you?
went
Did you go back to
whatever-
Trailer Park After Dark, whatever it's called again?
No, I had no issues at Trailer Park After Dark. I remember, I forgot what club is in PB. Is that Bar West?
There's Bar West. There's Bar and Grill. There's.
I remember one
um,
time going to Bar West, and it was me and 2 other girls, and we were just kind of standing around
mhm.
as women do, and this guy
Sharing those,
invited us over.
Perks of being a wallflower.
This guy in oh there.
Ooh. Did he click himself off by accident?
Maybe by accident.
Because he's clicking around at other stuff.
You're good.
I didn't want to interrupt. You guys were on a roll, so I was trying to figure things out on my own here.
Oh, you're okay. It's okay.
I made Steph my whole screen, and I didn't know how to get rid of it. It was like she was yelling at me, and I was turning her down and up, and then like it was crazy. Like she
I'm
was.
sorry that I caused
no,
you stress.
No, but it was like it kept zooming in on her, and I was like, "Why are you zooming in?" Like I
It just
don't know
keeps
what.
slowly
Oh.
zooming closer and closer.
No, you know what? You might have that setting that like when somebody's talking, it shows their face.
It was just like every time you got louder, it seemed like it was zooming in more. I was like, I gotta just click off. I don't know what to
That
do.
was the anxiety getting him.
Just wants to make sure you're paying attention to this.
I'm sorry. Continue
Useless
with your
story.
continue with your liquor booty drop store. I don't.
No, this was just a bar story, but I just remember this dude asking us to like join his like table because there was like he got the bottle service.
Bottle service.
Yeah, we got bottle service, and it's only 2 of them. And I was just like, why did you buy bottle service? That's
the
a
exact
lot.
reason why they're asking you to join them.
Yeah,
That's
it's
like, what, $300 for a vodka bottle?
Please split this with us.
Yeah.
I have seen these people. They did it with like they'll pay $500 for the table. They've got like 1 bottle of goose or something and some mixers, and
it was a bottle of Grey Goose.
Yeah, it is just that is the beginning of their plan to try and lure women with like, oh look, we got bottle service. You gotta pay for drinks over there. Get within close proximity of me, so then I can spit my rapey game at you, and try and score tonight.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Look
So
how
the lady
baller we
brought
are.
the bottle over, and terrible. Yes, we did drink. We poured our own drinks, but we did
plan.
drink.
Always.
Then we eventually left those group of people because they started
plan.
inviting other people. So it was like, okay, cool. And
they
somehow
cast a wide
those
net.
people
Yeah.
found us again, and one of their wedding rings ended up on somebody else's hand. And I was like, no, we'll give that back. You're making mistakes, sir. You're making mistakes.
Damn.
But come back over. We have Grey Goose. We have Simply Orange, so you can make a screwdriver.
We have Simply Orange.
Since we're on the topic of Steph at tables eating and drinking, I'm gonna bring this up because it perplexed me over the weekend, and I saved it because we had to talk about it. Steph yet again over the weekend drove me crazy by posting things that had nothing to do with what was talked about.
Yeah.
And this one
Stephanie,
particularly,
unrelated Agnes.
this one particularly drove me up the wall. Is that she put a picture in of a TV dinner?
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, and
Yes,
that-
the
yep.
Never got
TV
explained.
dinners.
No,
and
so
no further context.
I wrote what, and she goes, "That you can't eat in there or frozen, ready to take home,
Yeah.
lazy dog TV dinner style." That's it.
Yeah.
She never once
apparent-
continued this thought, where she was, why she took a picture of a
Oh,
TV dinner.
yeah,
I thought
that's
she was
true.
at a museum of TV dinners.
Oh, I was drunk.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Now it all falls together.
I showed the
There's-
TV dinner because I was like, Lazy Dog has TV dinners that you can order in-house.
Okay, wait,
Or-
Now you
wait,
think
wait,
that way.
wait, Steph. Let's back up a little bit.
Okay, let's backtrack.
So-
Were you at Lazy Dog?
There was
Yes,
there
I
is a
went to Lazy
restaurant.
Dog's.
There's a restaurant called the Lazy Dog Cafe. And
it
on their
cafe?
yes, Lazy Dog Cafe, and on their menu, they apparently serve gourmet TV dinners.
Yes, gourmet TV dinners.
I was sitting at the counter and I read that and I was furious.
This was not at night either.
No.
That's not
Yeah.
like
This was like one.
No,
Yeah,
no,
this is-
Steph,
this is like
Steph,
mid-afternoon
Steph went to
drunk.
brunch.
I
Steph
had
went to brunch.
And we got drunk.
there was no previous conversation happening for at
No.
least 30 or more minutes.
No.
Yep.
All of a sudden, this photo shows up. Now I saw it and I'm like, I'm not going to engage. I'm going to sit back and an explanation will either come and I'll know what this means, or
It won't.
or something
won't.
else will happen and I will continue to like not get hung up on
Look.
this insanely random image.
I
of
fall
food.
for it every time because
Really do.
I feel that something is supposed to happen and I want to be there. So I want to. Scott's right. If this stopped happening altogether, I'd be upset too.
Yeah.
So it's just like I don't, because it makes for content. But like this one was this particular one drove me crazy though, because I was like, "You're not gonna talk about the TV dinner? You're just gonna."
She did.
I thought we were going to talk
no,
about the
no. I had to ask. If I had not asked,
point.
you
Yeah,
weren't gonna.
I wasn't going to follow up.
Jordan might have later when he got off streaming or woke up or whatever. He would have been like, "The fuck is this?" But I was there first.
Look,
Yeah, a
look,
lot happened between brunch
yeah, Leland.
and later on.
In the 37 years I've known Steph, we're both 32. This is just something you have to accept because she will.
Yeah.
She will start
This
a
is what
conversation
I
in
will
the
start-
dead center of the conversation
Yeah.
with no prior context.
I accept it and I love it, but I also think it's so awkward.
This is true.
Yes.
Down in front.
White guy in the black shirt.
With the glasses.
Yes. Anthony Silva, LoRC podcast. Steph alum for almost 10 years. So in your 32 years of experience with Steph,
37.
7. Anyway,
Yeah.
It's a time paradox.
Did you then understand what she meant?
No.
You have prior con though.
No, she eventually gave me more context.
Well, of course she did, yes. But in the
That's
moment,
later.
it was wild.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like, okay. Now
thought
here's
you
the
were
thing.
Well, go ahead.
I didn't take a screen grab of the other one. This was the second one of the weekend. I don't remember what the other one was at this time, but there was another one earlier on where it was just kind of like, what are
I
you talking
sent
about?
you an air
pretty
fryer
often, really.
picture because I was
Yes,
like, you
yes,
guys,
that's what
there's
it
a
was.
sale at
Okay.
Costco right now.
No,
Oh,
you didn't.
$39.99 for an air
No,
fryer.
you did not say any of that. You
I thought you
literally
would look
just
at the post that says $39.99 and been like, wow, that's a great deal.
So
and
here-
then I'd be
you
like,
didn't say what
exactly,
it was.
guys.
You
Look
didn't say
at
where
the
you were
fucking
at.
picture.
you sent 8 pictures of a price and an air fryer and let it go.
Yep,
Like,
that's true.
I thought it was self-explanatory.
No, it
Oh,
is
wow,
not.
$39.99. What a deal.
it is self-explanatory up to a point. The point being, where is this deal at?
Here-
Where are you at?
She
What
never
is
supported it.
happening?
Here's two things. Here's two things about Steph. One is that she often forgets that we're not in her head.
Yeah.
And two, she always continues conversations that she's having in her head
This is
out
also true.
loud in the middle of the conversation.
This
You
is
know what?
true.
All of this is gonna. I actually had a thought the other day. Steph at Ren Fair is going to be amazing because like she's gonna do a lot of that. Oh,
Are we allowed to eat this?
Y-
Am I allowed to do this?
y-
Am I allowed to clap right now? Am I
gonna be like-
supposed to just be
she's
quiet?
gonna walk through and she's gonna be like, I want to throw knives. It's like-
No.
it's like,
Steph is gonna. Yes, she wants to shoot a bow and arrow. I didn't even know she was gonna do that, but I know she wants to do
oh,
it.
yeah, we could totally do it. We did javelins last time.
Nice.
Javelin.
It was wild.
Do they have
I-
inflatable maces? Because I got that at Del Mar Fair, and I kept swinging it around, being obnoxious, and I was so
No,
happy.
they have real maces, so don't do that. I mean, you can't rent them.
And you might actually meet Mace, the rapper.
Oh,
I'm
even
pretty.
better! I could tell him all I ever wanted was you for me.
I'm pretty confident. At least more than once, Steph will be intimidated about somebody doing some thee and thou speech, and that can she still engage with them if she doesn't do that dialect?
Yes, she can.
And then she will try to do it.
No,
She
you know
Now-
what?
will attempt,
Now
maybe
I'm
not with them, but
confused.
among us.
No,
Now
you know
I'm-
this because Steph already said she wasn't gonna wear. She was gonna wear her tennis shoes, and I
Sure.
know
My
someone's gonna
sneakers.
come up to her and be like, "Oh, "Thou, ma'am, these shoes aren't thy as
Strange.
normal," and you're gonna be like,
Moccasins
I
you're
asked
wearing.
that already.
you know. it's like,
This is all I could bring.
I am but
Long-ass
nothing
day.
but a poor Wenture woman, all I can afford is thy shoes.
Yeah, I have so many.
Tell me about thine waiting pool.
Young maiden, where's thou hailing from?
Thou don't know what you said. What did you mean?
That was you. Just.
You don't know what you said. Okay. I have no clue what you're saying to me.
Okay.
That would be the best response ever, and I want that on video. She's like, I don't know
I
what
don't
you're saying."
understand, but please inform me so I can know. I would like to know.
She's
Steph,
like, my name's Steph. I like chips.
I love chips.
Just watch Thor 1 on repeat a couple times.
And just talk
kinda
like
get the
Hemsworth.
Gist.
Thou am parched.
Yep, nailed it.
Okay.
I would like thy beer, please.
Another.
Ye old potato chip.
Oh,
Have ye the lays?
Okay. I don't want to go on for a long time. This is gonna be a 5-minute in and out, but like,
okay. I love
was-
In and Out.
That's what she said.
good. I'm glad everyone jumped on it.
Mhm.
Driving to work today,
So
I
she
had a
did.
thought. I had a thought.
Mhm.
So you have Netflix and all that stuff. If you know how
Mhm.
they have like Shudder for horror movies and they're getting more
Yes.
specific, is there, or if there will be in the future, I'm sure there would be, a strictly religious like Netflix?
I'm sure there is.
What do you think it's called?
Christ cast.
Like I was trying to think of like Christ flicks or like church views.
No, it's obviously crucifixion
There's
or just crucifix. Like
there's a Pure Flix. Watch faith and family movies and TV shows.
oh,
Pure flick.
crucifixion.
It's Halu.
God.
Hey Lou.
See, I knew I came to the right people with this.
There's one called Yippee.
Boo.
It's
Does
a
it?
faith-based thought for parents and kids who are looking for God-honoring, character-building, Jesus-glorifying programs.
Yippee.
Okay, they really went hard on that Jesus glorifying YouTube.
That was a good one.
This is
That
what
was
I
a good
thought
one.
about stuck in a traffic light on the way to
Good
work
one.
today.
There's apparently 10
YouTubes?
10 Christian TV streaming services in 2022.
Please tell them
Wow.
all to us.
Went down half the list at least.
Pure Flix.
Okay, yes, yes.
Ooh,
Okay.
that sounds like dirty.
If crucifix isn't one.
Crossflix.
Crossflix. That's close enough.
Yeah,
That's as
yeah.
close as they're gonna
It's a
get.
premium
Yeah.
platform for
The
watching
700
the
Club.
best Christian movies.
Ooh, I'm looking up. Scott put a link.
There's Right Now
No, don't click that link.
Media.
That's not a complete link.
Right Now Media. That's number 3.
Right now, meteor or bright now?
Right Now.
Okay.
No, it's all
Right now would have made sense.
Oh,
Jeez.
we have faith in your entertainment. It's never been easier to find entertainment the whole family will enjoy. Smack right in the front, Passions of the Christ.
I assume that's probably everyone's like landing page.
No, but when
We
you
have the
think
passion.
Certain ones at least.
no, but when you think entertainment,
Oh.
not the movie you go to.
Never seen it.
Uh,
No interest in watching it.
That's what-
I
Yips.
mean, it's the best BDS film you're ever gonna watch.
Chat.
Oh, oh.
I want to make sure we are all in complete comprehension of how good Bex is, because it's not a plus, it is a cross. It is Jesus plus, but with the cross at the end.
Yeah.
And I imagine it a little tilted because it's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Because it's
a little
fun.
slant.
Because it's
Yeah.
fun.
Let me see. Yippee apparently is the Christian version of Disney Channel.
Wait, well, then
That's
what's Disney?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, well, now that they've got those dirty Hulu shows on there, every Christian right-ringer has to get off Disney Plus
You mean
right
the
away.
Apparently,
The Netflix Marvel shows.
the
Yeah.
platform has
Yeah.
tens of new
Tens?
tens of new shows. That's what it actually
Tens
says.
of new shows.
Tens.
Yep.
Tens of new shows that are fun to watch and learn. In total, the platform has more than 1,000 hours of 1,000 hours worth of content. The most popular show on the platform right now is the new Veggie Tales,
Oh God.
which is exclusively on Yippee.
Guys, Kirk Cameron can only do so many shows in a week.
That's true. That is
There's
true.
also number 5, which
Can't-
is Up Faith.
Up Faith?
Yeah,
Like
Up Faith.
yours?
Okay,
It's
how
a- it's
how
a
many Left
family-centered
Behind movies do they
entertainment
have?
Platform.
All of them.
What did you ask, Jordan?
How many Left Behind movies do they have?
Oh, okay.
Is anybody watching The Righteous Gemstones?
No.
No,
No,
but I saw it as I finished the Dark Knight trilogy today.
Shane won't shut the fuck up about it, so I assume it's good. So
It is a good show.
Yeah.
But like this very thing is a thing that is like not a plot, but something mentioned, like in a scene. So like immediately as soon as Leland brought it up, like, oh yeah, this absolutely exists. Because
I mean, I assumed it did. I just
Yeah.
I don't know what made me think about it. Stopped at that red light. I was just kind of like, huh. All right. I mean, I said 5 minutes. We've clearly gone on longer. We can wrap this.
Oh,
up,
then I'll
but-
just do the list. Living Scriptures, number 6.
Ooh, that's for the Old Testament.
Yeah, seriously.
Number 7 is his channel.
All right, that's misogynistic. Go on.
Yeah, I was like sexist.
It's a capital H. For his.
Big ups to Brooklyn.
Number 8 is
No, he's pointing to Oregon.
channel.
The what channel?
Dove. Like,
Dove?
Yep.
Okay.
yeah, Dove channel.
Dove's channel. Okay, lots of soap.
Operas.
It's just commercials of soap.
Mino?
Mino?
Minno. Mino is the Christian
Mino?
version of Netflix, but for children.
Minnow.
Minnow.
Like the
Like
fish.
Minotaur.
Oh, okay, yeah, Minnow.
Oh.
Okay. The subscription-based platform has one of the biggest collections of classic content, such as
Left Behind and Left
Allegor-
Behind 2.
Owl Allegories.
Owl allegories. Okay.
Yeah. Owl Allegories and 321 Penguins. It has Bible stories and worship songs.
Okay, look.
And 10 answers in Genesis.
Okay. Penguins aren't indigenous to where Jesus came from. So I really need them to walk me through that. And is it like 3 penguins on top of them
In a trench coat.
in a trench coat?
Playing Moses.
Apparently there are sand penguins. I do trust you. I'm just
Yeah, there are tropical type penguins.
Don't
They're
get the
not
friggin'
all
apps for, or not
Antarctic.
apps,
he's a sci-fi inist.
Sci-finest.
I get it. The Vatican Live, that's their big Sunday worship show.
Like I assume these channels they are probably contracted with the mega churches, so like you can have your choice of sermon like on
Oof.
Sunday, like live. You just choose through like whomever.
But
Used
but
to be
then
that channel.
when Pope Francis is coming out, you have to pay a little bit extra to watch that. It's like pay per
See,
view.
I think of all these as like strictly Christian.
Yeah.
I for some reason I don't think of Catholics as being this
You know what?
Mm-mm.
That's fair.
Up on current events or like up on technology like this. Catholicism always seems behind
Well,
like
The Boys,
current
yes.
trend to me.
but then again, there's a video of the Pope listening to Megalovania from Undertale, so maybe they're not that far behind.
For them to get up on technology, they would have to tear themselves away from other things?
Holy
Demons.
wars.
Sure, we'll
Possessions.
go with those things. Possessions in the rec room.
Apparently, there was this thing that said the new Vatican streaming service aims to be Catholic Netflix. Catholic Netflix.
Netflix?
Called Crux Now.
Oh no. That's not good.
That's
Oof.
pretty close to Jordan's original.
Yeah.
submission.
Cruciflix.
Oh God.
All right, moving on.
Yeah. Interesting.
All right. I had a brief car thought too, since we're kind of just throwing out stuff.
All right.
So I don't know if anyone had seen it. I know a couple of people have favorited it, but I put a tweet out earlier today about how no one talks about the Bermuda Triangle anymore.
Yeah, 'cause-
And I think a lot of that Bermuda Triangle being such a thing, like Leland, back me up if you kind of agree, like in the 90s and like the early 90s, like that, it might have been just like a real existing 3 points on a map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's because at this point in 2020, we know everything we need to know about the Bermuda Triangle. 1, planes go over it, they disappear and die because of magnets. 2, eels just come from there. Don't know
Eels?
why. They just come from the Bermuda Triangle. That's where they spawn. That's just where they are. And 3, Amelia Earhart's still alive. So it's everything you know about the Bermuda Triangle.
She's
Is that where Tupac
old.
is?
I think that woman would be like 150 at
No,
this
no.
point.
You guys don't understand. The Bermuda Triangle is basically a Lazarus pit.
Oh,
got it.
got it. Okay, cool.
A buddy of mine tweeted back at me and said like the Bermuda Triangle was a thing that like actually instilled some fear into him as a child. And it occurred to me like, how the fuck did I like know so much about the Bermuda Triangle? And it came down to
Addams
unsolved
Family.
mysteries.
Oh, on Lifetime?
No. Before Lifetime, it was a primetime television show.
Yeah, it was.
And
Wait,
among with Robert Stack.
Yes, Robert Stack and his
Yeah.
he made everything 11 times more creepy.
That's Ultra Magnus. So like for every couple of like kind of true crime-ish kind of things, they would always do some of like the Bigfoots, the aliens, the Bermuda Triangle unsolved mysteries. And like as a kid, like everything was real.
Yeah.
But I don't know if this is a thing because that show is more or less done by the time you two are like flipping channels on your own. So like, is there an equivalent? Like, did you two grow up with an unsolved mysteries or just like this weird realistic fear of like these supernatural kind of second tier items?
Anthony, this might come as a surprise to you, but Unsolved Mysteries is probably the main reason why I'm 1, very much into true crime, and 2, are afraid of demons.
They did have some ghost shit in there too. I forgot.
They really did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like, I don't know. Like I remember movies. I remember like television plots like revolving around the Bermuda Triangle. Like, it's like we just forgot it was there. I mean, at least we still get a Bigfoot thing every once in a while.
It's true. Also, Robot, yeah, Factor Fishing, also good. I really like that show too.
Never.
Is that kind of the equivalent of an Unsolved Mysteries? Does that kind of pick up the torch or?
It kind of did. They would have some stories where it's just like, is this fact or is it fiction? We don't know. What do you think? And yes, and Riker was the host of it. He'd still step over chairs and sit down and be like, "Do you think this is real? I have a pen." And then he'd go say like a weird anecdote, and then he'd go into the story. Like,
That's the show where they pull all of those. They turn it into a supercut of him asking constant questions.
Yes.
Weird one-off questions.
Oh,
Yes, yep.
Yeah.
You've never seen that?
Yeah,
I had to
never-
stop watching
never
this
seen or
shit
heard
late
of
at night because it kept me up.
Ooh. Did you
It's-
watch Worst Roommate Ever? It's
No,
wild.
no,
It
I
is
don't
wild,
need to.
yeah.
Oh.
That will bother me.
I didn't know it's the same. What is it? The same people who produced
It's
or
Blumhouse.
It's a Blumhouse.
It's a Blumhouse
I didn't
production.
know it was Blumhouse.
Yeah,
It was a documentary.
And then I
It
watched
is.
it.
it is.
And
It's a
I was like,
docuseries.
dude,
Got it.
Real horror, Anthony.
Yeah,
They're moving
it
into a
is.
different genre.
Oh yeah.
terrible. It's terrible. Whew. That was a good one, but man.
It was good. Yeah, I really liked it.
What about like quicksand though? Like, did you two ever think you'd run into quicksand?
Oh, I've
Yeah.
always
I
wanted to run into quicksand.
I mean, I went camping with the Boy Scouts, so yes, it was a thought on my mind that I could run into quicksand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just curious if this is a generational thing.
I don't know.
But
when I
every
was
time
little-
I thought about quicksand, the only movie that ever came to mind was Beastmaster.
Princess Bride. Oh,
Oh,
I mean, you're both right.
I don't know that.
Steph, when you think quicksand, what comes to mind? What movie and or piece of media comes to mind when you think quicksand?
I know there's one, and I can't think of it. But then I associate the sand with tremors, and I didn't like that. That freaked me out.
I usually go to like a Tex Avery or Mel Blanc, like
Never ending
Looney
story.
Tunes.
Yeah.
Mm,
kind of thing. Like those are my first go-tos.
yeah.
I want to say Indiana Jones, but I honestly don't know if he ever ran into quicksand.
He did in Crystal Skull.
All right, so there's way too much, too late for that to be relevant to me. Yeah, it just kind of crossed my mind, and I just wondered if like maybe just as a plot device, it just everyone gave it up or forgot about it.
I think we solved the
magic of.
I think we solved it. They were just like, oh, it's like magnets and crazy shit, and there's a big trench.
Listen, like by the way they draw the triangle out, I knew as a child that like ships and planes are flying through it all the time
Yeah.
and getting to A and B safely. We
I mean-
always knew it was some nonsense from some
Yeah.
like drunk ass fucking sailors in the 1600s, but it still was like this mystical thing people talked about. Just like I can't say never. I was a child and dumb, but like how Bigfoot and like those other things also do not exist. Like it's not like there was a time in my rational development that I considered these things to be true.
Hmm.
GPS killed the Bermuda Triangle.
Bermuda Triangle.
Satellites.
Satellites, yeah. Google Maps.
Go to Bermuda Triangle on Google Maps Street View. You just
No, that's what I was about to
It
ask.
used to be
Like,
a portal into hell.
if you look at it, like if you look at the map, they don't have it. Do they have it sectioned off where the Bermuda Triangle is?
I'm
Or
pretty
no?
sure they do.
On Google Maps?
I think
mean,
Or
they
just-
have maps.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure if you pull up like Google Maps right now and you type in Bermuda Triangle, it'll show you exactly where it is.
Yeah.
Bermuda Triangular.
Found it. It's in between Florida and Puerto Rico.
You know, for some reason, I thought it'd be further away.
Like,
It's not.
it's
Which
real
is also
close.
why I'm like, even as a child, I'm like, things are going through that all the time and nothing happens to them.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what makes no sense. It's literally like right there. You can
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
the triangle, and the islands are right there. It's wild.
like it's in a large portion of Atlantic where like shipping lanes have to exist.
And then there's islands there. So like, are those just like people don't live on those islands because they might disappear?
Oh, am I-
Yes, that's
am
where all
I-
the drug running is going to, and the Pirates of the Caribbean, and it's where Atlantis is not at because they have found that it's may not have been in the that hemisphere.
Oh, I might be thinking of the Dragon's Triangle because that's not near here.
No, that's in the land that Raya comes from.
That's new to me. What's a dragon's triangle?
Yeah, there's a Dragon's Triangle also.
That's what dragons.
It's the
call
Devil's
their-
Sea.
Yes, the Devil's Sea. Yeah.
The Devil's Tea?
The Devil's
Sea.
Sea
is like the lower portion of Japan.
of a
So, like,
dragon's
Tokyo.
genitalia.
Go down.
Oh, because Japan is the sleeping dragon. So if you go south, you find the Dragon's Triangle.
Mm-hmm.
The Devil's Teat.
The dragon's taint.
Yes.
Wait, what happens to people? What happens if people think this place is dangerous? Okay.
Steph,
What
what?
do you got there, Steph?
No, I'm just reading it. It was basically someone asking 11 months ago, like, what happens is people think this place is dangerous because a few ships and planes went missing, even though many planes commonly fly past through this area, and so do ships that sail every day dozens of times, and it got liked by 249 people. That's like one of those, like,
That's my
Google
most liked
questions.
Reddit post from when I was
Yeah.
11.
Miami.
Scott in the chat says, I thought the Dragon's Triangle was a slang term for female parts.
That's the joke Leland's been trying to make for 3 minutes.
Do you guys ever, like, search
Oh,
for...
wait,
Oh,
I
go
have
ahead.
something to say.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Fuck you, Anthony.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Fuck you and the little horse you rode in on.
Well, and the horse?
Me and little Sebastian.
Little Sebastian.
Jesus Christ.
Steph, what were you saying?
Oh no, do you ever just like search something and then go ahead and just read the comments and just all the bullshit people have to say? Because that's
No,
like one
I
of my
feel good
favorite
about
things.
myself.
No, some of them. I mean, some
If
are
it's
funny. Like,
On that post, yes.
yeah.
Any post regarding any current affairs, no.
No.
Okay. Yeah. No. Just because it said like, okay, so someone asked a question and then they're just like talking about the Bermuda Triangle, and the Bermuda Triangle is just the exact distance. This is what someone put. It's the exact distance between 3 different islands, mate. It's like Puerto Rico, Miami, something else, but it
Long Island.
forms a shape of a triangle. And someone goes, bruh, Miami is not a city and not an island. And then
But
someone
it-
goes,
But
right?
it is a city.
It
I
is a
know.
city, though.
And then someone else just asks and it said, would it be safe to go to the Devil's Sea? And then someone just goes, no. It's just like it's just funny because it's like some of these answers are just like, I don't know, not helpful or just like straight to the point.
If
You
I was
just
a
described the
person-
internet.
If I was a person who, like, had the whatever it is inside of people younger than me
Yeah.
that makes Reddit more interesting,
Oh. yeah.
our Supernatural would be my homepage.
Oh. Like this
Like,
one. Oh.
That absolutely would be a thing. There's a podcast I listen to called Dear Internet,
Yeah.
where they pick like 3 ridiculous posts from Reddit, which usually come from Am I the Asshole, Our Relationships, or Our Paranormal. Like the most of them come from these.
Not Ask Reddit?
What's it
No,
called?
not Ask Reddit. Dear Internet. It's a fun show.
Am I the Asshole is a great subreddit, though.
Yeah. And like they tear into these questions. They usually it's for the fun of it, but they will side with the asshole
Yeah.
and make up stupid
Yeah.
explanations as to why they're not, and then come back around. But I want a paranormal Am I the Asshole? You know what? So I was listening to it today,
Oh, God.
and one of the posts they read would fit right in with a paranormal Am I the Asshole? And it was this person, I forget whatever gender may have been mentioned. Can someone
Bless
calm
you.
down back there?
Bless you, whoever sneezed 18 times in a row.
Scott, we're trying to have a show.
I tried to mute it as quick as I can, but I couldn't find the mute button.
It's
As quick as you
okay.
can. We heard all 87
No,
sneezes.
He's still going.
Oh God.
Scott's a very active sneezer. All right, so the post was, I bought a haunted doll on eBay, like it was like 6 months ago.
First mistake.
Oh, please tell
And
me you gave it to a child as a present.
no, bought it for themselves, some adult, from like the context. But they're asking on our Supernatural, why is this haunted doll being so mean to them? That for the first month, everything was fine. But since then, over the past like 5 to 6 months, they've been getting a lot of attitude from the doll, quote unquote side eye from this doll. The doll has been putting out bad vibes and being very aggressive in this person's dreams. So the question is, what have I done to upset my haunted doll?
Exist?
Probably.
Huh.
Side eye.
Yeah,
Si-
side eye. And nobody knew what to do with that.
As though the doll is possessed by Leland, just giving him the side eye.
Shut up. That's my plans for after Leland dies. I'm going to put his soul into a doll all a child's play so we can continue to hang out.
Give me the power, I beg of thee.
Why do you assume I'm going to die first?
I don't know. Probably just unfortunate luck.
No.
Look,
Also,
look,
I feel that's the better dynamic.
but plus, if we're all real here, out of, since there's two sets of best friends here, the top row is who's dying first. Like,
God, you
Wow.
guys are the worst.
Yes, statistically, we're for sure dying first.
How about we not talk about anyone dying?
Well, what do we do with this haunted doll?
So is this a different podcast or is this the same podcast?
Same podcast I was talking about. This was just one of the Reddit posts that they chose to riff on.
Well, what do they do with that doll? I don't know. Get rid of it or just learn to like it more. Maybe it's just sad that you're not spending more time with it.
What an update on the article was I bought
there's an
the doll. I bought the doll a winter coat, hoping that it would make the ghost inside of it happier.
I mean, maybe they should buy another haunted doll so that haunted doll has another haunted doll to talk to.
Yeah, so they can have friends.
yeah.
That makes a lot of reasonable sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
This is the plot to Annabelle 7.
Yeah, but what if that new haunted doll haunts the first haunted dolls, and now you have a double haunted doll?
Annabelle 8.
That's a lot.
They combine into a super ghost.
Can a ghost haunt another ghost? I kind of feel that's just being annoying neighbors.
I mean, frighteners, ghosts kill ghosts.
I will do everything in my power to haunt Steph's ghost.
Teach me how.
So in this scenario, you are both dead. And Steph is haunting someone else, but she doesn't know she's being haunted.
Haunted
So
myself.
she's set the scene. Steph's ghost is haunting some poor family.
Chat, please tell us where Steph is haunting.
Okay, so wherever Steph's haunting. So
funny
hold. So every time Steph screams, we know that Jordan is scaring her. But to the humans, they just hear wails, and they just think that's just the normal. Like,
Just a
that's just our
cacophony
ghost.
of ghostly wails.
Ooh, that's what they hear. But realistically, she's just yelling "fuck" a lot.
And like there'll be children in whatever place Steph is haunting, and they're just gonna hear off in the distance, "You're so annoying."
Yes.
You're so stupid. Jeez.
Or you just hear on the wind. Sometimes late at night, you just hear, I love chips.
My top 5 favorite foods.
Mac and cheese.
From Boston Market. And they go, what the fuck's a Boston Market?
We live in California.
God.
Also, it's the future, and Boston Market's long been dead.
Yeah.
And mac and cheese.
Oh.
Oh, I love that.
What
R.I.P.
about peanut butter
mac and
jelly
cheese?
Mac?
I'm sorry, what'd you motherfucking say?
Peanut butter and jelly Mac.
Yeah, are you gonna do it?
I'd try it.
All right.
I'd
Did
try
I
it
miss
once.
a post?
Yeah, it's in the Discord, which is free to everybody. Hit us up.
Oh.
Link coming in the chat.
Yeah, Disneyland is offering a peanut butter jelly mac and cheese.
It's just peanut butter and jelly Mac. There's no
Oh.
cheese in it.
Oh,
What do
well,
they-
I don't know.
What do they use?
What kind
Is
of
it
what
still
kind
the
what kind of
noodles?
noodles? Yeah. Are they elbows? Are they
elbows.
They look like
spirals?
macaroni.
Elbows. Yeah.
Are they shells?
I mean, okay.
Steph, which one's your favorite again? Are they the spirals?
I'm a
It's like
big
shells.
fan of the spirals.
Ooh, the
I just
spirals are
think
fun.
They like taste. They make things just taste better.
I like
I
bow
agree.
ties.
Yeah. You
I
like
also am
what?
a bow
Bow
ties
ties?
are great.
Oh,
Yeah.
bow ties. Oh, bow ties are good.
I just centered it like right on my tongue, like, hey, looks like wearing a little tuxedo. Hey.
I'm also a big fan of not the penne, but the mini penne.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I like those too. Yeah, I don't know. I like spirals. They're fun.
I don't get it. I do think they taste better too. Maybe
Yeah.
like the food gets trapped in the spiral.
I think.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that makes
yeah.
sense. I feel like. Yeah.
you get
that
like you
makes
just
sense.
get more cheese because all the cheese is stuck in the spirals. Same with shells too. Sometimes you get little
Ooh,
shells
I like the
filled with
shells.
cheese.
Oh yeah.
I think the
We call
big
that a
shells are too
ravioli.
much, but I
But
do like the
sometimes
small
if you
shells.
didn't stir properly, then you get a whole shell full of the powder, and that's like, oh,
Oh yeah. That's right.
True.
That is true.
True.
I love pasta.
it's a top 5 food.
It is. No, her top 5
Yeah,
favorite
well-
foods are mac and cheese, followed by cheese, followed by pasta,
And
followed by
chips,
chips, and
sometimes
finally,
candy.
to round it out, candy and or ice cream. Depends on the
Oh, yeah,
day.
Depends on the day.
Yeah. So
But nachos made it in my top 10 favorites for last week.
Oh God, there's
I
a 10
really
now?
love nachos.
well, no, hold on. Nachos are just combining 2 of your other favorites. So I
I
think that
know.
counts.
So it goes in its own category.
Yes, again,
So that's the top 10.
the top 3 are mac and cheese, and pasta.
I mean, respect.
You're not wrong. Yeah, that's true.
This person. So when we were talking about Boysenberry Festival, and Steph just goes, "I want soft serve."
Yeah, soft serve.
There's gonna
is
be
in
so
my
many
top- It's in
other
the tops too.
amazing foods to eat, and this bitch is like, "I just want soft serve."
And,
I've been really
Blueberry
feeling
soft
soft
serve
serve
or
for
boysenberry
the
soft
last
serve?
week.
for those keeping track at home, both ice cream and soft serve are in Steph's top 10 favorite foods.
Wait, you don't consider them to all just be ice cream?
No.
Okay,
One is soft, Leland.
Yeah, they're
Duh.
different.
it's still cream and it's cold, so
Like,
to me it's
hey,
the same.
we're gonna get ice cream, and I'll be like, nah, I want soft serve.
Yeah.
So like, there's
Ice
a
cream,
place in
frozen
Poway.
yogurt, soft serve gelato.
Ooh, I do like gelato.
Ooh, I like gelato too.
Gelato.
There's a place in Poway
Ocean Avenue?
that
Oh.
has Dole Whip, like Dole Whip soft serve. Fucking bomb! It's so good. It is so good. I couldn't decide. I went there on Saturday and I went there again yesterday. No, I went there Sunday and I went again yesterday. And I was indecisive because I was like, oh, I like my ube flavored soft serve. And then they had the pineapple soft serve. And I couldn't decide, so I split it down the middle. But I went yesterday with a coworker and I got my Dole Whip soft serve again, and it was fucking bomb. It was just bomb. It was great. So good. It's funny because my coworker tried, like, do you know how they give you the sample cups?
Yes.
Like a Yogurt Land or whatever. They'll
Yeah,
give you like
yeah.
little sample cups. And I was like, oh, you could try. I was like, you could try the Dole Whip soft serve and see if you like it. She tried the sample, and then like usually it comes with 3 cups. She didn't even bother trying any other flavor. She's like, no, this is the one. I was like, okay.
I respect that because it's like, nah, I'm good. I know what I want.
This is what I
Yeah.
want. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
Can't
even
get
want
rid
to
of
try
this.
these.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Oh,
I'm
yum.
still thinking about Steph haunting like a rundown Kraft macaroni and cheese warehouse.
You didn't
No.
put enough cheese.
To be honest, Steph would
cheesiest.
Steph would be haunting like a Walmart or something.
Shut up. Don't buy
The
that. You
last
could buy
Boston
this
market in
cheaper
America.
somewhere else.
Did you just say the last Walmart in America?
No, the last Boston market.
Oh,
Nope.
but it's in Kansas.
Is it really?
No,
She
I'm just saying
follows?
it's some random place like
I
Kansas.
was about to say, I was like,
Oh, you know what? We watched a video over the weekend. The top 10 most racist states in America. What do you think number 1 was? Let me tell you, you're not going to guess it.
Oh wait, it's like it's like somewhere in
I'm not good at
Minnesota. Is it somewhere in
Okay.
Minnesota?
No.
can we get a clue? Is it on
No,
the
because
east
that's
side?
like telling you it's definitely on the east side. In fact,
Okay.
all 10 except 2 were on the east side.
Yeah, one is Barstow, not Barstow.
No, that's not
Arizona?
a state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Hawaii and Kansas.
Huh.
Are the
But-
other racist ones?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Those are the ones
Hawaii
that-
was number 6. Now it didn't. Now when we always racism, we always think
Yeah.
black white, but you forget the natives of Hawaii. They don't like anyone moving in. They don't care
Yep.
what
They
your
don't like
color is. They
tourists.
don't like you. So
Right,
it
they
was
don't
like,
like tourists.
Yep.
that's why it's number 6. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
No.
I mean, it is active colonialism every day.
Yeah. No. Surprisingly enough, Delaware, the most racist state due to Twitter
Huh.
users and bad things being said.
Due to?
Due to Twitter and
Oh.
active bad words being said.
It
on
just
them.
made.
Okay. So a lot of
Oh,
people in
that's how they
Delaware say
determined
some really racist stuff.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to say.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So
That's how
the metric was how much racist stuff comes out of X
Delaware.
state through Twitter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it.
And yes, all the southern states you think of are on that list.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
It just
Bless their
matters
hearts.
where. It was really like, oh, well, who's number 10? Surprisingly, Alabama. Was shocked by that.
you were shocked by Alabama being on the list?
No, that it was number 10.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was North Dakota?
Wasn't on there.
Oh. Okay.
North Dakota's cool, but
South
like the
Dakota.
south of
South
everything.
Dakota. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, like the south of everything.
Aw. Terrible.
Yeah, it was wild.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought that.
No, I wouldn't either. I was like, oh, all right, that's a thing.
Hmm.
Georgia does seem like fairly cool. But to me, my impression of like Atlanta, like the major cities, Atlanta, Athens, Macon, I feel like those are probably the cool spots. And then as you drift away from society, it gets bad quickly.
Well, that's what they were saying. They said a lot of the rural areas of most of these southern states are just so rural.
Sundown
They're the
states.
jaw.
Yeah, like they just haven't adapted. They don't want to adapt. They don't give a fuck. They don't have phones. It's
Now,
Yeah.
if I got called in to be on a court to determine someo's guilt or innocence,
you
and
mean
I
called
lived
just
in-
for a jury.
Yeah.
yeah, and if I lived in one of these areas, what would I be called, Leland?
God
Juror?
damn it.
And I am from one of these backwoods areas.
Hey, maybe it's the microphone. Do you ever think of that?
No.
Leland, this is a 30 Rock joke.
Oh,
Oh,
The rural juror.
I don't know what that is either.
I'm
That's
sorry.
okay.
Let me try to remember a 10-year television show joke. Got it.
You don't remember the rural juror?
I remember her dressing up like Princess Leia. to get out of jury duty. Does that count?
Oh,
That's
dear
right.
duty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
my reference made him laugh, so I think my joke was better.
I made Jordan laugh.
That's all that matters.
As long as we make one other person on this podcast laugh, then it is all justified.
Yep.
It's true.
Yep.
Touch blue, make it true. Oh, there.
She said it before, but it always sounds like the first time she said something crazy.
Fair.
I've been drinking the Space Coke. Have you guys heard about this?
Oh, I haven't tried that yet. It's supposed to taste like space.
Space Coke. Coat to Coke.
All right, Anthony. What does space Coke taste
Yeah, what does
like?
space taste like?
Cotton candy.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah.
Where'd you find
Cotton
it?
So
candy.
more
Little-
sugar.
Yes.
7-Eleven?
Cool.
Yes.
Of course, it's
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. That's where he does his
Um,
grocery shopping.
If Anthony were to die today, he would haunt a 7-Eleven.
God. I want to try it. I
It's
just want to
good.
try it. Okay.
It's pretty good. It does have a weird mouthfeel. Like especially like the first one I had, because I can already feel like I'm kind of getting adapted to the flavors. But
Jordan did not like that term. I could see it in his face
But-
when you said it.
What kind of mouthfeel do you get from this?
I was getting there. Yeah, impatient fucks. So it tastes like cotton candy, and then kind of a aftertaste is a little bit of like vanilla, and
Jet fuel.
then I had a weird moment of like mintiness, like when you like fresh mint gum and your breath is cold. I had
Ooh,
that
a
feeling.
tingling feeling.
Did you say tingling?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said fingling for a
I
second.
heard fingling as well.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Tingling.
I heard fingling. I was like, no, that's not a word.
The tingling,
Tingling?
feeling.
If you-
Tingling feeling.
Call out Steph if you want to fingle her Bermuda Triangle. I don't know.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Boo!
Wait.
Steal my bits
Here,
and put them on other people.
Here, this is just for chat.
I don't like that at all.
You know,
Wait,
halfway
dang, I
through
had
it,
the wrong thing off. There we go.
You know what, Steph? I said it. I knew. I was like, oh, I
Dang
can't
you.
stop now. It just keeps going.
It's okay.
Too much momentum behind this
Yeah,
joke.
I mean,
It's,
joke
uh,
is subjective. It's just-
I was bummed out. I was listening to the podcast today.
Our podcast?
Yes, our podcast.
You get bummed out when you listen to our podcast?
No,
He's
Once
getting
again-
into it.
I wasn't done, bitch. And
Yeah.
and we booed again. And
Oh.
I thought I was gonna hear it until I
Oh.
realized that the podcast is made up of our individual tracks.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not
And
gonna hear it.
I gotta go to YouTube where the podcast is available for replay whenever you like.
Mhm.
YouTube.com/LORC podcast. If you want to hear the boo track.
And I totally forgot to upload that to the Google Drive so you can just have it.
Go to twitch.tv.com/LORC podcast. Yeah. I'm not gonna like put it in. That's more work than y'all are anticipating.
We did have a really good time streaming on
Yesterday or
Sunday.
the other day, Sunday.
On Sunday. That was really
Yeah.
fun.
That was one of the better ones.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah. Jordan, we
Sorry I
can't.
missed it.
It's all good. It's all life goes on. You will need to be there in 2 weeks when we come back because we can't make our own first class
yeah.
travel rooms without 6 people.
Yeah, you need specifically 6 people, so we had to keep joining we had to keep joining a
picking
game.
up a rando
Yeah.
who never lasts past the first room. They always leave
Dude.
because we don't talk to them.
So, one of the times I was
Also,
a
we
personoid.
kill them
Yeah,
sometimes.
one of the times I was a personoid and I went to get the gun and he straight up was just like, she took it.
Yeah, we could hear him talking.
Because Anthony had his, what is it? He could hear him talk. So we were kind of hearing him talk.
Yeah.
And then we like heard him call me out, and then I died.
As he should have.
Yeah, that's true. He reacted very loudly.
Can't
and
blame
was
the
like,
man for playing
she
the
took
game.
it.
Yeah, but you also did it on the first level in front of everybody.
Yeah, that was true. I had no choice.
That's a ballsy move.
I mean, at least with mine, I didn't know there was an aquarium.
Well, what I did, what I did was I used that personoid like
Shortcut?
tracing thing that you could see through the
Oh.
walls, and I did a quick turnaround to the stairway and back, and was like, okay, no one's in view. I'ma just grab it, and he saw me. So I don't know what happened.
Did he just drop down from the top floor?
No, he
Probably.
just yelled and
Like
set
Batman.
it on the
Yeah,
control.
he called out, and I had just passed Steph, so I knew relatively where she was.
Yeah.
We also did Sonic Racing, where we found out a lot about each other in racing worlds.
Yes.
It was a fun time.
It's not pretty.
Yeah. We had a good time. I think almost everyone got a win. Almost
everyone
everyone
got a
got a win. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep,
But I
everyone got
won
this one.
first.
Yeah.
And then that
Which
was
is
my last win of the
The only
entire
thing that
night.
matters.
We tried a lot of the maps. They were pretty fun. Yeah,
Good call
those-
on
those are fun.
throwing that game in there in the mix. Though.
The best was everyone, me asking, like, so what is this character? And everyone having an answer, which I thought was great.
Thank goodness
yeah.
for Beck.
Yeah.
Oh,
What was Steph? What's those things?
the
Chubbies?
chows.
The chows. That-
Chows.
those are the
They're so cute.
kind of became my car.
You know what's my favorite thing about chows? They're called chows, but if you look at the word, it just spells chaos.
Huh. They do.
Trex.
They're so cute. Can we be chows?
We got to try this
I want to be a chow.
Arc game and see if it sucks, because it took up a lot of memory on my system. So
Oh, it did? Oh.
Yeah,
If
that's
it-
gonna
and if
stick
it
around.
sucks-
I gotta know soon.
yeah, like if it sucks, then it's gonna go, because I'd
Running
like
out
to
of
get some space
space.
back.
Really depends on how you guys feel about survival games.
I mean, we're
I
together,
thoroughly
right?
Enjoy them. Yeah.
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 I think we'll,
If
we'll
we're
do it.
together, then it doesn't matter. All right, I've got the game up, Anthony.
All right. What are you? 62, right?
63.
All right, chat. 1 to 63. Help us out.
I've been intaking a lot of liquids. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Okie dokie.
You got it.
It's my opportunity.
Rovi said number 3.
Number.
It's a relatively easy one, so that should be fun.
Oh,
But we'll wait till
okay.
Jordan gets back.
Okay.
What is it?
I can't tell you.
Yeah, we don't get to just we don't get to like figure out our answers.
I mean, he's
Okay.
looking at it probably right now because he can. I'm just
Okay, then I guess I'll keep talking about Starlight Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I want to try
um,
that still.
So
I mean,
it
how
has-
much sugar is in it?
I don't know, like
Like a
normal amount.
normal thing, I would imagine, or
This
more.
is a mini can, so
Like, why
it's
did they create it? Like, what are they doing? Like, what is it
Same reason they
advertising?
do-
Like,
nothing. Same
Just to
reason they do
try
all
what
the like the
space
limited
tastes like.
flavors.
I mean, but I guess I just don't understand, like, where someone was like, "Oh, I got it. We'll make it taste like space."
Base.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, they cracked the arcane code of flavor, and they can just make anything taste like anything at this point. So they like limited run, short supply, high demand. Get in on it, make some money, and like if it does real good, they'll release it as a regular flavor. But for the most
guess.
part, it's just money.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Cola announced it will be released.
So
in
is
April.
Leland just gonna haunt the comic shop, or do you think he escapes the comic shop?
you think I'm gonna die in the comic shop?
No, I think you might haunt it though.
But you have to haunt where you died. You can't just
No, you
choose where
don't.
you want to. Yes, you do. That's like
You're-
101 ghosting, bitch.
Your DNA is in that store.
That's true, because that would imply you died at 7-Eleven getting your groceries.
Yeah. So, meh. Steph,
Oh, okay. No, go ahead.
She's reading up on Space Coke.
I looked up the new flavors of Coca-Cola coming up. So,
oh,
Oh,
What are some new
what are
ones?
those flavors coming up?
okay, so Coca-Cola Starlight, which already happened.
yeah.
Well, it's gonna be Coca-Cola brand I'll just say that because it's not all just Coca-Cola.
Oh,
Because
got
they're
it.
gonna have a simply spiked lemonade.
Okay.
Yeah. So simply spiked lemonades coming in strawberry, regular lemonade, blueberry lemonade, and watermelon lemonade. That's its
Okay.
own alcoholic, I guess, drink. Yeah, because spiked. Yeah.
Sure.
And then there's gonna be a Coca-Cola with coffee. So
That
it's
already exists.
yeah, the Coca-Cola coffee and then coffee mocha or whatever.
Do you want more caffeine? Here.
They put it like right next to their energy drink.
And then they're gonna have a if it's not already out yet, a Topo Chico Ranch Water Hard Seltzer.
That's a lot going
I
on.
hate
Okay.
everything you just said.
Like
So-
Topo Chico.
Yeah, because it's just carbonated water.
Yeah, I don't. Last time we tried it, it tastes like salty water, and I got more thirsty after I drank it.
I don't want to drink ranch if it's not ranch.
It's got a point.
Did we get a
No,
We
he didn't wanna
did. We
tell us.
waited for you to come back.
gotcha?
So
He
the
didn't wanna say
question
it, so we
of
had
the
to just
week
make up a
is:
conversation.
you can captain one fictional ship. Which ship?
So just any ship, space, land,
Yep.
water,
Any ship.
underwater, interdimensional,
Yep.
See, my
anything that carries passengers.
my first thought was the Bebop from Cowboy Bebop, but then I thought, oh, but then I'd have to be a bounty hunter, and I don't have any of those skills.
Or you could just
Do you-
captain the ship.
Do you have to be?
Water.
But I also wait. Okay, are we also assuming that we just know how to pilot this ship?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, the Bebop. I do the Bebop.
I mean, the question was it if you had the schooling and the skills, which ship would you like to take on in your
Hey,
respective
I know the
universe?
Either that or the Titanic.
Someone was gonna make it.
But this time, I'll make sure we don't crash.
Let's see.
Because you know about the future.
Exactly.
Space Titanic.
Nah, that's a Doctor
Titanic
Who
2.
episode.
I mean,
What?
yeah, it's still okay. Fine,
Yeah.
space. Anything else?
What ship would I pick?
Anthony, I'm a little surprised you're not just saying the one.
I mean,
don't
there's
know
a
what
bunch of
mine
different
would be.
ones. I'm trying to kind of like settle.
Yeah, the first ship that came to mind was not one I would want to fly.
But that wasn't what the question was.
I know. That's why I didn't
So
say
what?
it.
Then
It's
what
just
do
the
you
first ship that
definitely
came to
not
mind
wanna
was a
f-
gummy ship. And I was like, I hated flying the gummy ship.
It's a Kingdom Hearts reference.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
Got
in
it.
the thought of saying gummy ship, I thought of gummy bears. And then I was like, oh, an edible
Gummy
ship.
bears.
A
God.
gummy ship.
They are bouncing here and there and everywhere. That seems
Yeah.
difficult to pilot.
Ooh, or I'd want to pilot the High Wind from Final Fantasy VII. That'd be cool too.
Gummy bears. I love gummy bears.
Like I would
Yeah.
like, I would like to go for the TARDIS, but I kind of want something with more style.
I mean,
do
you
you
can
mean?
change it.
It's true.
That's a good point,
Yeah, it's
actually.
bigger
Yeah,
on the inside.
I can make it look like however I want. That's
Yeah, it's a functional TARDIS, so you can change it to whatever you want.
He just
Yeah.
likes it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then it's a TARDIS that looks like the Falcon.
Ooh!
Done and
I would want to
done.
fly, what is it? Wonder Woman's invisible ship so that you could just see me just floating around like with nothing.
Okay, so that's actually just for the TV show. That's not how
No,
it
but
really
in
works.
my mind, it's an invisible ship. And I'm going to be seen in it. Okay?
Got it. So it's an
Cool.
invisible ship except for you.
Yes.
Yes, got it.
You know what? We might let's just assume that whatever ship this is, it's just a TARDIS taking on the exterior of whatever else we
So
want.
whatever we want it to be.
It's not wrong.
Because I mean, you really you win at that point. You get
Yeah.
to do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a TARDIS in the shape of a Spaceball 1, but only when it's a maid.
I want to pilot the Death Star.
That one crossed my mind, honestly.
It's so big.
Like it blows my mind every time I conceptually think the fact that the Death Star has hyperdrive engines.
that they never
And-
show.
Oh.
Can
There's a
you?
lot of that
No, but I'm
fucking
just
thing they
saying-
don't show.
I know, but I thought about it. I'm like, what do they look like?
But can
Is the back of the
The
Death Star
engines?
just two giant circles where they just shoot it off? Like,
Tell me at anywhere in that ship where you see the like propulsion end of it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I assume half that ship is just the engine.
But
the
it's
rest
the
of it
half
is
that we don't
just people
see?
living there. Yeah,
It's the other half of the camera angle.
yeah, that's the backside of the ship.
The Death Star is basically just the Mall of America. People live in it, you know.
Uh-huh.
I feel like having a big ship like that and then like piloting it, like it's not gonna look any different at the fact that you're just piloting it and it's always gonna be the same view, but you're just like example, if you were the what is it? What's the big ship in that one LA movie? Batman or Battle LA Battle or whatever it is.
Oh.
You're jumping to Battle LA of
That
any
big
movie.
The Aaron Eckhart Michelle Rodriguez vehicle from the early 2000s.
Well,
Battle
just imagine
LA.
if you were piloting that ship.
She could have
like-
said an Imperial Star Destroyer since we're talking about Star Wars things.
No, the
The ship
ship's
from
in there.
Independence Day.
Should she just jump straight to Battle LA?
If we're just gonna
Well, because
blow
the
up
Battle
Los
LA
Angeles,
one could be seen from a whole nother country. You could see it in the sky, and it's huge.
so could like the super
Oh, you can see the other ones
saucer
from other
in
countries too.
Independence Day.
Oh, actually, that's right. Never mind.
Steph,
But still, yeah.
you're
Don't ever
such a treasure.
I'm confused, is what I am.
She comes as the Battle LA ship for Halloween.
Just like, oh no, it's
I
the
don't
ship
even
from
see
Battle
you.
LA? Question
I don't
mark.
even see you on the screen. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have the big giant Battle LA ship, and it's just gonna be my tiny little head in there, and that's just gonna be what you guys see.
But you'll have to write on it the ship from Battle LA.
It's gonna be
No one's gonna know.
specifically blown up right here. The ship from Battle LA, and it's just gonna be my head. It's gonna be great.
Also, I still really enjoy that shirt that you're wearing, Steph.
Oh yeah. Where's it say?
I feel
Every now
like-
and then I fall apart. The taco.
I feel like the ship with like Steph's face. Am I getting it wrong? Is your face like built into the front?
It's gonna
Like
be.
they've modeled the hull of the front of the ship after your face?
No, I'm
No,
gonna
her
have the
head-
ship
she's
there,
got
and
a-
I'm
it's
gonna
like a hole
put
cut
my
out.
face in the ship.
You know,
It's like a headdress, but it's a giant
Yeah.
ship with
I-
just her face.
I
in it.
can't think like what the ship from Battle LA looks like, so I'm just
No,
Again,
I don't know either.
I'm again
It's
just
just
thinking
enough.
Imperial Star Destroyer, and at the very tip of it, Steph's face. Just
It's
So-
one of the little
yeah.
balls on the top is just Steph's face is one of
I
them.
meant to mention this. So I had a moment over the weekend, and
Realized
I'm
how
not
much
gonna.
you love Battle LA.
No, I'm not. Okay,
after
so I
after the
was-
17th viewing of Battle LA, you realize
was-
This week.
She's
I
like,
was-
I'm gonna make a baller move better than Star Wars.
Hot take.
I was under the influence, and I made a decision that, like, oh, sometimes I get random ideas of like, oh, that'd be a
Oh,
really
really?
weird contest
You don't say.
costume. It'd be a really good costume. And then I'm just like, where can I write this down so I don't forget it? So I started setting alarms for the future to remind me this is a possible costume.
You
and
have
I'm bringing
a
this up
notes app.
now. No, I want to be reminded during the podcast, sometime in the future. I've already alarmed it that at like 8:30 on someday in the future, it's gonna tell me, "Hey, Steph, costume idea number 1," and I'm gonna be like, "Oh yeah."
Does this mean that in future episodes of this podcast that you may randomly get an alert
Mhm.
that will then like be an introduction to a new conversation
Possibly, yes.
that One seems like you don't even know when you set these alarms. So
And
you
that's
have no
the
idea.
gold right there.
Yeah.
You have no idea when these things
I
are
know
gonna
I
happen.
said it on Saturday, but I'm not gonna remember this shit in like I can't do the math. 7 months, 6 months. 5
Oh
months?
my god, you said it that far ahead?
Yeah, I went in the calendar and I went through and I was like, costume number 1. Let me remind myself that this was an idea.
Okay, but did you at least write down what the idea was?
Yeah,
It's not
of
just
course.
costume
It says
number one.
costume number 1 answer. And it's gonna
Gotcha.
happen at 8:30 on a Tuesday in the future.
But Steph,
What?
our costumes are a secret from each other.
Yeah.
So why set it at that time where it
So
would
I
interrupt
remember
you?
that it has to do with the podcast. We don't.
You-
I don't have to bring it up like what
You
it
could
actually is, but I can say,
podcast,
hey, 6 months from
colon-
now, one of my alarms went off to remind me of what costume idea I had back in March.
Steph, I'm just gonna tell you this now. This is a terrible idea. Please don't change it.
This is
I've only gotten
bananas.
one costume so far, but I thought about it on Saturday. I was like, where would I write this? Because sometimes I write my random notes
Nope.
and then they get lost. So I just figured I would write an alarm way far ahead in the future to remind me 2 months. Like I think it's a month. It gives me a month time, maybe 2 months max, to like
To
at least
forget
be
about it.
prepared that
You're
I
not
have to
preparing
start
for
gathering
anything.
my stuff.
You're gonna
Yes.
forget all about it.
No,
Steph, just really quick. If you were to go on your computer right now and hit the Windows
Mhm.
button and type in sticky notes,
Yeah.
you get a little yellow sticky note that you can just put notes on.
Yeah, and it'll be pinned up to my wall. I know.
No,
Question.
it'll be pinned up onto your monitor.
Yeah, but that's not the same. Sometimes I put signs right in front of me and still forget. So
Question.
this one will
Ma-
alarm me.
Make another sign that says read the other sign. Yes,
What
Anthony.
happens when the alarm goes off and then you hit, alarm off?
Yeah.
What happens then?
Then I'll know. Okay, I need to start going on Amazon and making sure I got all
But-
my stuff on my wish list.
But what if you forgot about setting this
You
alarm
forget-
and you just
forget
hear,
it
oh no,
about it again.
alarm, I need to turn this off right now, and you don't look at what the alarm is for.
I don't know. I made it go on to repeat for like an hour. So I'm just gonna keep snoozing
So
it.
for an hour during the show, she's gonna continually get distracted by her phone that she has to turn the alarm off.
You know what?
I love the
Sounds
fact
silly,
that this is
but I
it's
thought
on
about
gonna be
it
on
in
a
the
random
future.
podcast.
Yeah, I thought about it and I was like, I need to note this down. And then I noted it. And then,
This-
months from
This has to
now,
be one
y'all
of, like,
will
the
forget.
most overly
and I will
complicated
remember.
concepts.
Again, under the influence, and that's what came to mind.
You
And
could
that's
fix
what
it.
happened.
Yeah, you're not under influence right now. You could just change it.
It's already ready
Start a
to
Google
go.
Doc.
No, I mean you could write down what the idea is and then get rid
I
of the
already
alarm.
wrote the idea. Everything is there. It's on a specific date on a Tuesday, months from now, guys. I've already
I
figured
forgot.
It out.
I think you all need to shut the fuck up and let's just see how this plays out 7 to 8
I
months
already
from
figured
Yeah.
it out.
Also,
let's not ruin it with too much talk now.
Yeah.
I mean, also 7 to 8
Ready.
months from now, it's going to be long past Halloween.
Where is it?
Uh-oh.
I specific.
now. Wow.
It goes off in November.
Yeah, no, I looked. It's in September. It says what the costume is, what the idea is, and it's gonna go off from 8:30 to 9:30.
But
What's it say?
I'm not telling you shit.
I
But-
thought
but
maybe I
Steph-
could get her.
shouldn't you also just like get those costumes before September so they're ready by October?
I didn't know if I would have other ideas by then. This was just in case I didn't come up with anything, and I was like, I'm all out of ideas.
So this
and
is-
the next
this
thing
is
you
like a
know,
no
an alarm
cost-
happens, and I'm like, oh, that
So-
was an idea I had.
So this is your backup plan.
Yeah, that too.
So she set an alarm for the future for a backup costume to a
Mhm.
costume she doesn't have yet.
Yeah.
Yes. She's got a backup plan to the backup plan to back up the backup plan.
Well, this all checks out.
Fair.
So what ship would you pilot, Steph?
I don't know anymore. I already said the gummy ship. I would try to
tracks.
do
The Battle LA ship
the
with
Battle
a
LA
space
ship.
in it somehow.
Yeah.
Ship.
I remember it being so huge. How big is the Battle LA ship?
It's so
Beck, that's the ship I really chose in my heart. But I'm being realistic.
I don't even know how to answer that.
You know, I'm honestly
Just answer
impressed
it.
that after 37 years of friendship, and we're both 32, that you still surprise me almost daily.
In her defense, though, it's a really big ship.
Like, it's huge.
It looks like a hat.
Oh no.
Ship on my head as a hat, and I'll be the sky.
No, don't question it. Let it play out.
Does anybody
you
else
guys.
smell toast?
What if I?
I don't know. I'm smelling feathers.
Battle
Burning
Steph
feathers.
I taste purple. What the fuck is happening?
I love it.
LA.
That's great.
Good stuff.
I can't wait for this costume in October.
I'll do that. That sounds fun.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. This has been LORC, the League of Ridiculous Conversations podcast.
I guess
Up to it tonight.
I'll just pilot the Enterprise and call it a day.
We all knew that's what you were gonna pick.
Shut the fuck up.
No, it's
You
a
would've thrown the
TARDIS shaped like the Enterprise.
I thought about it, but you know what? The TARDIS don't got a holodeck
What if you just put it on there?
because they've never mentioned one.
Well, they haven't been to at least 90% of the rooms in the TARDIS.
Just saying.
That's true.
Oh yeah, the
Jordan,
question
you
was
wanna say
captain, not pilot. It's true, Rovi. That's
Oh.
true. You
I
could
just wanna work in
download
the bar.
or listen to this podcast on most, podcast streaming services like your Stitcher, your Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever else people use to listen to podcasts on. You can watch the video version on YouTube, youtube.com/LRC podcast. You can watch the archive of this podcast on twitch.tv/LRC podcast. All those things you can do to watch and or listen to this podcast. If you want to send us some new suggestions, some new questions for us to randomly talk about here, email us at Leland.
What?
Where can
Where
they
could
email
they
us?
Email us at?
Oh, LORC@gmail.com.
Yeah, okay, yes.
Perfect.
And then you can also hit us up on the various social media platforms that are Anthony.
Facebook, Twitter, and the Instagram by searching League of Ridiculous Conversations or at LORC Podcast.
That is correct. Of course, if you want to talk to us, you can find us on our various social media accounts or stuff. Steph, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at Stephanoids. That's STPHUHNOIDS. I post stuff.
I'm so happy that you do that, Steph.
Thank you.
If you ever stream, where can they find that?
On Twitch. I already said it. That's Stephanoids. That's STPHUHNOIDS.
All right.
Oh yeah, I
Leland,
don't have a day that I record. That's why.
Leland, where can people find you on the internet?
You can look at my artwork at Leland Pierce Art. The He-Man is done. We have come to the end of the Masters of the Universe theme that I was on. As an artist, I drew one last night that just looked like shit, and I was like, well, I guess that
It's
is
over.
done. I was like,
All
we
of the
did-
masters have been drawn.
They have not. I was informed today that I did not do about 50.
No,
Oh.
You
God.
only did about 50?
Nope. Still could do 50 more. It's fine.
Oh jeez.
Wow.
So like 80 characters. I did like maybe 30 tops.
I
if
thought you
that.
did more than that.
Nah,
It feels
I
like we've
didn't
been doing this for a while.
I didn't
Yeah.
count it. So yeah, but I got to get ready for Mermay. So
It's true.
Are they
That-
all going to be Thundercats? But mermaids?
Do you want me to draw one Thundercat as a mermaid just for you?
I want you to draw 31 mermaid Thundercats.
That's not happening. I'll put 31 on one page. It's like- it'll
But
just
what
be
if-
the same one copied on each layer 30 times.
Then I request it be a Mum-Ra mermaid.
All right.
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear and on twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear, where I stream every Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or Saturday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Except not this weekend because I got stuff going on, just like last weekend. Stuff going on. Didn't stream. So maybe I'll be back in 2 weeks or so. Who knows? My life's busy right now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Someone's getting out there and doing shit and come back with stories.
No
Yeah.
stories, just
Living life.
exhaustion. So I think at this point I've bought enough time. Anthony, where can people find you on the internet?
And if you'd like me to enter your Bermuda Triangle, then find me at Spooky the 13th on Instagram and the Twitter.
I thought you were gonna say you want to ride my ship.
Huh. You
I mean, it's all there.
If you want me to
lacks
find out your unsolved
gravitas.
mystery,
Ooh,
That's better. That's a little more
yeah, I
clever.
like that one.
well, one thing really quick, just for the chat.
If you want to pilot my ride, right? No.
Okay. Anyway,
I'm not good at this game.
no, Anthony got booed again. That's all.
Oh.
all right, bye.
Yes. Until next time. And in alphabetical order, we are
Anthony?
Jordan,
Leland.
Dash.
and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And stop. And save. And stop. And save. And stop.
Stop and save.
Stop and save.
This is 255.
Stop and save and stop and save and stop and save.
55. 55.
Okay, well, while this is saving, I'm gonna go and I desperately need to blow my nose, so I'll be right back.
Oh no. This
Ew,
one's the-
gross.
It happens to the best of us.
Ugh. What have I been watching? I started watching. What was that freaking called? It's like Pieces of Her. It's a new show on Netflix. I don't know. It's somewhere in the top 10s. I was curious to watch it. It's interesting. I don't know where it's leading to. It's like the action's got me and the suspense has got me. It's like one of those crime thrillers, but I just don't know where they're going with this. So I'm watching it and I'm just like, what's your end goal here? What's the secret? I don't know what the secret is yet.
Watch
What?
the first two. Start watching some kind of Pieces of You.
Yeah,
gotcha.
pieces of her.
Her?
Yeah, Pieces of Her.
Mm,
I just started it and I'm already 3 episodes in. I'm good.
I watched the first 2 episodes of Picard season 2.
Ooh, how's that been?
It's cool.
There you go.
All right. I just got to the second part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure: Stardust Crusaders. It's great. It's about big old beefy men fighting other big old beefy men.
That's all of them though. That's all the JoJos.
Yes, and it's great.
I can never remember which is which. Which one is Starlight Crusaders?
Stardust Crusaders is Jotaro, the delinquent Joestar. Yeah, sorry, Jotaro Kujo.
Yeah. That's the world hopping one.
Yes, yeah, where they're
Yeah,
they're all traveling to Egypt, and the first part of Stardust Crusaders, the ending theme is "Walk Like an Egyptian." It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Right on.
I got through that one a little while ago.
Yes, Rova, you're 100% correct. It's the most homoerotic anime ever made, and it's so good.
And He-Man's not in it?
Oh,
Well, it's not. He-Man's not anime.
that's who the actress is. Um, in Pieces of Her,
Shake your head at me.
the main character is Toni Collette.
Oh,
Ooh, I
okay.
like Toni
She's
Collette.
really
Oh, shit.
she's really good
I
at
definitely
being
want to watch
a
this now.
distressed woman.
Yes, no, that's kind of
Like,
what she's kind of
She's
good at.
really good
Yeah.
at that. I was
Yeah.
just like, oh yeah, because I saw like the poster on Netflix, and I was like, oh, is that lady from Hereditary? And I was like, she was crazy in Hereditary, and then I realized it was her, and I was like, oh yeah, this is all those vibes. All
What is the
those
name of the
vibes.
show?
It's called
Pieces of
Pieces
Her?
of Her.
She's not playing another split personality, is she?
I don't think so. I mean,
That'd be
just the
wild. Like if she became the go-to lady in her mid-40s that gets the call for split personalities in
It's a
Hollywood.
sequel to United States
Yeah.
Terra.
Yeah, it's
And
like,
then
well, that's wild. 'Cause I
the
enjoyed that show.
That was
the
a good
other
show.
actress in it is Isabella Healthcote.
Health Code?
Yeah,
Isabella Health Code?
yeah. Is that her name?
No.
Heathcote. Heathcote.
Elisha Cuthbert?
She's an Australian actress. She was in Dark Shadows, 50 Shades Darker. I don't know.
Then what?
I don't know.
Then the first 50 Shades.
Yeah. Let's not talk about Hereditary.
Okay.
Oh, she was in the Pride and Prejudice zombie movie.
I
2016.
tried watching that. I
That's
think I got
fine.
like 20 minutes in and
Oh
like
no, I was
fell
thinking of something
asleep.
else. Yeah, no, that's pretty much what every review said.
Yeah, and then I just didn't care enough to go back and try and watch the rest of it.
Yeah,
fair.
it's yeah.
I
think
just
I've
remember
read
the
the
trailers.
whole book.
I just remember seeing
I remember
the
the
trailers.
books being like pretty popular.
Yeah.
We as soon as we're done with this show, I'll be watching episode 3 of Stranger Things season 3.
Oh.
We're in it. I'm in it.
Okay.
You're
Yep.
a stranger.
Where everyone has gone through puberty and everyone is
it's
at
wild.
least 6 feet tall.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And their wigs are terrible.
till
Like you're
next
just like,
season.
please take those bowl cuts off all those children. It's like, stop it. It looks bad, and I don't remember anyone having that haircut as when I was a kid. So
Yeah. Nobody.
Oh, another thing for Pieces of Her. The episodes are
Oh, yeah,
titled
I'll be right there.
by the number of episodes. So episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. There's 8 episodes. No titles, just episodes.
I had something crazy happen over the weekend. I'll give a very abridged version of it, but basically we got a huge collection in, and some big dick swinging asshole rolled in and wanted to buy all of it before anyone else could see it.
Oh,
And it was like, no.
Yeah.
And he had his little stack on the counter, and other customers were like, oh, when you're done looking at that, do you mind if I looked at it? And he was like, no, I'm buying them all. And then he would like hold them.
Like, this is mine.
This is mine. Again, make a real long story short. So like,
Kick him out the store.
Huh?
Just kick him out the store.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. So because he's
about to drop thousands of dollars.
Because he
Yeah.
once dropped. Well, he didn't. Because he once brought in some clientele. He has this like he feels he has this carte blanche to come in and do that. We've only seen him. So it's just like, sir, and he said it into me dialogue. He's just like, well, you know me. I said, sir, I don't know you. I don't know you at all. Like, I know of you.
Ugh.
And he's like, oh, well, yeah, I guess I've not really had the pleasure of talking to you. I was just like,
You're not
is
a
it a
regular,
pleasure?
dude.
I was like, is it a pleasure? Because it's not a pleasure for me.
Ugh.
But the whole time he's in there, great, and he's doing this thing. That one.
Oh no.
That one. I'll take these. I'll take this whole row. I'll take this whole stack. Stuff like that. And I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, because I love my job. So I'm doing the thing, and I text my boss, and I'm just like, hey, I'm glad Dave's in the store, and my boss is like, great, and I was like, he wants a discount, and I told the customer, I was like, look, the best I can offer you is 15% off everything, and you have to pay tax. Like, that's it. That's final offer from this point. My boss reflected with 20% off everything, no tax or with tax, no holds, because that was his big thing. He's like, well, I would like to hold all this, and
Ooh,
so
no.
you want me to hold a brand new collection that I could
Yeah,
easily
but
sell
other
over the
people
weekend?
want. They just
Yeah.
want to see it.
So I was like,
Money issues.
Jen, it's like 10 something, 10 point something.
Damn.
Oh, it's very expensive. So like, you know, it was like a whole thing. At one point, this is where I text Anthony this earlier on Sunday, like, I'll give you a preview of my story. I've only had one other person tell me this to my face in life, and now I have had two people actually say it to me. So I was on the text with my boss. I said, oh, my boss says this. Customer looks and goes, well, that doesn't work for me. Does he know who I am? And I was like, so I
Dave
wrote back.
Coulier is a real dick.
I was like, I wrote back to him. I wrote to my boss. I'm like, Dave says, do you know who he is? And Paul, my boss, writes back, ha ha ha, do you know who the fuck I am? I was just like, oh. I was like, all right, you two ladies are
Fucking own this
clearly
shit.
having a thing, and I'm stuck in the middle. No, Jen, not at all. He's not famous. He's just a man who thinks he's self-entitled.
It's a dude with money, and he thinks that makes him important.
But here's the kicker: probably not his money. We think he's a broker. So he collects for other people. That's not really. I don't care. And I'm torn because, like, on one hand, I'm supposed to sell it. That's the goal.
The goal is to sell,
You know?
but you also don't want to sell
shit you were showing me. It's gonna sell. You've got way too high like desire items in there that they wouldn't sell because you have other money clients in there.
That's the thing is, and that's what the boss said. He goes, I'm not in a hurry to sell this stuff cheap. And I was like, so he stayed until after the store was closed because he just wouldn't leave. Like at one point I was like, sir, I've been here 9 hours. I would like to go home. And he's just like, oh, I just one more minute. It's been one more minute for 15 minutes. Like,
what is his one more minute doing?
I don't know, because I'm not selling. He's like, okay, well, this is my, can you hold it? I was like, well, I have no choice now because it's 7:30 and like I closed. So I'm not going to stay after to put this all back.
Yeah.
So I came in early on Saturday, spoke to the boss. He told me I wanted to hear it from the boss's mouth, like, you know, this is what it is. So, and I called the asshole and I told him, I'm like, okay, so I spoke to the boss, this is what we're doing. And he was like, oh yeah, okay. Well, I'll be in like an hour. Oh, yeah. And we'll talk about it when I get there. I said, no, there's no more talking. This is it.
If you don't like it, don't come over.
I was just like, this is it. This is the deal. If you don't like that deal, I'm going to put the stuff back out on the floor by 12.
Yeah.
You have literally an hour to get here. He's like, well, I'm on my way. I'm like, okay. He's like, we'll talk about it when I get there. Just ignores me completely. So he rolls in. I put his pile on the counter. I said, all right, you can do your 20% off. That's it. Well, I think some of these are overpriced. I was just like, doesn't matter. This one's priced at. This is the pile. Do what you want. He did not like this.
So angry.
He was just like, and I just like, he's just, well, I'm going to come back in on Monday and talk to the boss about like how some of these things are overpriced. It's like, that is your prerogative, but this is the price today.
Yeah.
So, you know,
and he still spent it, I bet.
He put, I would say 60% of it back.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah.
He's trying to fucking swing dick around and he only buys 40% of what he's
so now granted, what I'm about to tell you is still a large chunk of money. So he bought $2,100 worth of stuff. Now, the end of the day, yes, $2,100 is a large amount of money to drop on.
Yeah.
It's only like 3 of those books.
Okay. Well, he didn't take any of those ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He didn't take the big ones. But he was like, do you want me to sign the receipt? I was like, sure, because we typically don't. I'm like, whatever. So he signed. He goes, well, you know, I dropped a large sum of money. You should probably want me to sign it. And I was so close to going like, okay, yeah, you dropped some money. I have 6 books in here that are that once. Like, Like,
Yeah,
so
any one of these books.
I was
will
like,
be
so
that
don't,
purchase.
your $2,100 at the end of the day, I'm going to get from someone else. Like, that doesn't hurt
don't-
me.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't run a small shop.
no, I'm just like, I literally have a book sitting in the counter that's $7,000. Like,
Oof.
like fuck your 2,100. Not to be like insensitive. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
hey, I'll take his money.
Sure.
But a fuck wipe. That's new. Gonna put that in the lexicon. And here's the best part. So we're selling this immaculate collection, and the dude we're selling it was just like, he said the other day, he's just like, yeah, we're reaching the end of the collection. We were like, oh, okay. And he's just like, yeah, I've got like 60 more long boxes to go. That's not the end of a collection.
Oh.
Because we started with 100. Like,
Oh my God.
like, sir, we're not anywhere near the end yet. Like, you
Leland,
can't.
you want to tell them why you're getting this collection?
But
Why
that's
this?
where I'm leading up to.
Okay,
It's we're,
all right.
we're building up to that little tidbit of assholeness. So I asked my boss, I said, hey, why are you selling all this really good stuff? And he goes, oh, he's just tired of comics. I was like, oh, okay, I get it. And he's like, no, I mean, like, he's tired of his comics not being comics anymore. And I was like, I knew what he was about to say. And I was like, oh, please enlighten me. What's his reasoning? He goes, oh, he's tired of all his characters being gay or black or women. And I was like,
wow.
oh, okay. So you're upset that the comic book industry changed to the current climate and now you want to sell. Okay, well, I'll take your first appearance Black Panther and sell it to someone who's not a racist as fuck. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Like,
The hell?
dumbfounded. I was just like, I can't even with you people.
No, I can't.
It's like, cool.
Fucking
Anthony, I feel
insane.
like we should start being bouncers at Leland's shop. Just start cleaning house. Just
I mean, just yeah, it was wild. But do you know who I am? I was like, no,
You're fucking nobody, dude.
I
the guy I'm
don't.
about to throw out.
I was like, you're the guy that's keeping me here late. That's who you are currently.
like this dude's here once before. Like,
literally once. Like
Yeah.
and it was before the pandemic.
spends money, but in that time, any regular person has spent that much, if not more,
Yeah.
over weekly or
Oh,
monthly
yeah.
that same time
Uh-huh.
span. Like
Yeah.
his one big fat purchase don't mean for shit if
No.
it's 3 years old.
Yeah, is this the same person that we've mentioned or you've
No,
mentioned
this is
before?
I've
Oh,
never
this is
talked
someone
about
else.
this guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember, the very, do you know who I am? And I'm just like, dude, how are you?
No, the only other person who said that to me was Max Landis.
Yeah, I was
And-
going to ask,
and
is this Max Landis
Yeah,
again?
and the same response was like, no, I don't, because I'm busy. Like, I don't.
And also, we don't talk about Max Landis anymore.
Yeah. Also, fuck
We
off.
don't talk about Max Landis.
Still need to watch that movie.
You need
I
to get
watched
on
it over the weekend.
Which one is this?
Encanto.
Cool.
Encanto.
Oh, yeah, I still haven't watched it either.
But like, it's just one of those things. Like, Anthony, I showed you the pictures, and we got more tomorrow. Like, the guy unloaded another whole wave yesterday. So it's just like, I've got really good stuff right now, and that's why Paul was like, well, I ain't gonna fucking sell right away. Like, there's no.
You don't have
Why
the
would I
room.
sell? Yeah, huh?
Yeah, I
You don't
also
have
want to
the
watch
room.
Turning Red too.
Then also we don't have the room. But yeah, it's just like, okay, well, whatever, dude. I can't wait to find out if he came back in on Monday, which I don't think he did. I didn't see anything missing in the case, but I didn't really look. So I'll find out tomorrow if he came back in and did his more assholeness. But I was more concerned, like, who is this person? Can he like hurt us social media wise? Because now that's a thing I have to be concerned with. And Paul was like, I don't fuck. All right, well.
Yeah.
So.
I'm curious. This guy with the collection,
Uh-huh.
are you getting it in like random chunks or
Yeah,
like
we get
like,
chunks.
here's the A's? Do you think there's more to come as far
Yes.
as like high end items? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like the order you're getting it isn't here's all the expensive stuff and then here's everything else.
No, because it's going in whatever his box is.
Yeah,
So
so he had organization to it by
sort of.
chronological or
No,
like general.
no. It was just like, this is a box of Batman from the Silver Age.
All right, so
and
he's
he'll just
also-
grab that.
He's also a bigoted maniac. He's not
Yes.
keeping his shit in order.
No, there's no order to it whatsoever. But here's the kicker. Like, of everything, I mean, all the terribleness that I told you about it, the one thing he's keeping is he's keeping his Supermans. And I was like, you mean the one character who loves everybody, doesn't care what you are?
But is white.
Cool. But he's white.
Yeah, he's white. Yep.
But he an alien.
No, but he's white.
He's a white alien. So
Yeah.
White,
works
though.
out. Yeah, he white.
Yeah.
He white Kansas alien.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kansas.
Number 4
Whoa.
on the most racist states list in America.
What do Kansas people call themselves?
Racist. Oh, I mean,
Kansasians.
Kansas.
Yeah, like a
Can-
Kansasite?
yeah, I was gonna say Kansasite.
Ooh, I like Kansanite. It
Sounds like fucking luggage.
or a planet.
Maybe they're just
like-
cans.
Like we're like Californians.
Maybe they just call themselves people.
You know what? This is probably something I should Google.
Kansans. Residents of Kansas are called
Kansans?
Kansans.
Kansans.
Yeah.
Well, that's as
Hmm.
dumb as their fucking racist ass everything else.
Yeah.
Kansinian sounds better.
Cans.
Kansas.
It's just it was an interesting Saturday, to say the least. You know, or yeah, it's just like, all right.
Sounds active.
But you know, it's like it's, you know, like I mean, Quorum's right. I kick him out. It's not my store.
Yeah.
You know, like, and that's the
Mm.
problem is I don't own it. Like, I am just the face of the store,
Yeah.
and I have to. And then my goal is to sell it.
Like
You know,
40
and here's a
fingers
man
for it.
offering me some money.
Yeah.
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 But he had, like, I would say probably $8,500 to $6,500 worth of stuff, and he whittled it down to $2,100.
Yeah, like Horn was
Yeah.
saying there in the chat, like he was probably shooting for 40 to 60.
Oh no, he was. Yeah.
Especially if he's a broker, then he's trying to undercut you by half so he can make half as much more.
Well, that's the thing is he was literally like on eBay at the counter looking at stuff in front of me. And it's just like, you're not even like trying to like hide that you're not. I'm not
Just gonna
here to
immediately resell
stock
it.
your store.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, also he wears sunglasses inside. Like, that just rubs me the wrong way. It was 7:00 at night. There was no
Is
sun.
he Blade?
No, but he took him off at one point, and I understand now why he wears them off. Fucked up eye.
Oh, well, now I feel bad.
No, I don't. He man was a prick.
Yeah, but that's no reason to make fun of like a physical ailment of his.
Maybe he got it fighting in a bar because he spoke wrong to someone.
Maybe, but still, it's not something he can control.
I didn't feel bad. Yeah.
Let me
But-
think.
Okay, I'm catching up on the chat.
Yes,
Um,
I too need to watch Turning Red.
Yeah.
It was good.
We're
It
gonna
was
watch it
real-
on Thursday.
It was real fun. I enjoyed it a bunch.
I need to find time to sit down and watch a movie. I probably will just watch a movie while still playing Elden Ring.
You can't do them both at the same time.
No, I can. So I probably will.
I mean, I was catching up on NCIS while I was shooting people in Red Dead today.
Yeah,
God.
but, like
There you go.
you don't need to watch NCIS.
I really need to catch my NCIS.
Like it's just a show that is on.
I'm happy I got to see the Gibbs's last episode as a regular.
The new guy's good.
Oh, is he? That's good. Because Gibbs is hard to replace.
He's good. It's different, but good.
Yeah, yeah.
Anthony, you would know the actor. Fuck.
Tubbs?
He
Is Office Space, right?
yes. The boss guy from Office Space.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
we're
need you to
need
come
that
in on weekend.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
fun.
That guy.
Do you have any TPS reports?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Right on.
And that chick that played Nessa Al Ghul from Arrow, she's now an agent too. She's
Oh,
real cool.
oh, cool. Wait,
Yeah.
who'd she replace?
Bishop.
Oh, right, yeah, Bishop's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was doing a undercover mission, but she's just not coming back.
Yeah, she wanted it off the show.
Yeah.
Gary Cole.
Gary
That's
Cole.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say something else.
And yes, Scott, I know I have a problem. I have to reunite the shattered Elden Ring.
And fucking Vilmer Valderrama's still there, so
He's good. I enjoy Wilmer Valderrama's character.
I think he might be going down to part time too, because he's supposed to fucking film in Zorro. So like,
What?
Good for him.
oh yeah, his production company is going to do a Disney Plus Zorro show.
Nice.
And he's gonna be Zoro?
Yeah.
Okay. You know,
Yeah.
I would think that weird, but like I watched him in Dusk to Dawn, and
I hear he was good in it.
yeah, I'm like, all right, you got a lot more than people thought you had in you.
Well, he wants to do because I only know this because Miami had an interview with his production company, the writer, and Miami got prepared by watching a bunch of Zorro to find out that it wasn't for the Zorro show, it was for another show. So he was kind of bummed out. He's like, I enjoy watching. Damn. But like they were saying like they wanted to be like the old black and white Disney show back in the day, like where it's like he's Diego, he comes in, but not with white people this time. They want a full Latino
white
cast.
people in brown paint.
Yes, exactly. Annette Funicello won't be the señorita. Yes. Even though I love Annette Funicello and she brings good peanut butter.
Okay.
She used to do commercials for peanut butter. For Skippy, she would open it, put the little heart with the knife, and be like, "Skippy loves," and that was her.
I remember those.
Yes.
I don't remember her, but like I remember, yeah, they made the heart in the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Huh.
I love peanut butter.
Yeah, that opened a little door in my head.
All right. Well, that's good. We'll see y'all next week.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
Hey.
This has been LORC
Nights.
which is the show that happens after the League of Ridiculous Conversations podcast.
And it happens
Remember,
at night.
it does happen at night. Remember, we stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tuesdays is what you just watched. Oh, but not this Sunday. That's right.
Not this Sunday.
Well, I mean,
Oh yeah, we're taking a break.
you
for this week.
guys could.
I don't have
none of us are going to be there. We're actually taking it.
Oh, okay.
I don't have the internet capacity, and it's too complicated.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm driving to San Diego.
Just press the share button and broadcast. Done. Anyway.
Yeah, Scott does bring up a good point. Please remember to go eat and take breaks in your Elden Ring life.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing
His
about
Wally
me.
chair handles all that.
Still have not seen that movie.
It's the only thing I know about that movie.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about me and Elden Ring. When I am playing that game, it's all the sustenance I need, baby. I don't feel thirsty. I don't feel hungry. I don't even feel like needing to use the bathroom because there's nothing inside of me except Elden Ring.
Jordan, can we see your eyes?
Huh?
Can we see your eyes? Can we see like how bloodshot your eyes are?
My eyes are. They're actually like not bloodshot. I'm good. I'm good. I'm straight. I'm straight.
Hit a little Visine before the show.
It's been a very long time since a game has enthralled me as much as Elden Ring has. Like,
which is cool.
Yeah, it's
awesome.
it's a nice feeling, and still, I actually clocked in at 103 hours. Still nowhere near done.
Oh, there you go.
A lot of game.
And while I'm still playing, my main character, still loving my other character to help Steph with whenever she gets back to the game.
Yeah, whenever I get back to the game.
But this Thursday, you guys are going to be in the forest some more.
It's true.
Yeah,
that is true.
I think we'll be able to pull. We should be able.
Like we finished like what 2 or 3 caves last week.
Yeah, we still we did the caves. What we need to do is we need to go to the snow. We
still haven't
got to get the raccoons and go to the snow.
For weeks.
Well, it's because we haven't found any raccoons, which is why we couldn't go in the snow yet. We need
finally got to be able to go underwater.
We need raccoon skins so we could build our warm suits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild. The stuff that's happening right now is pretty wild.
Sure is.
So feel free to tune into that.
On Thursdays at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Revi, they're cuddling the raccoons for warmth.
Yes, that's exactly what we're
Yeah,
doing.
that's exactly
And make a
what we're doing
giant
with the
cuddle
raccoons.
suit for the raccoons.
Yeah.
100%.
Yes. There are raccoons there.
Yes.
So Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's our normal schedule. But this Sunday we're not going to be here because we all have stuff to do. But
Yes.
we will return the following Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for LRC Gaming, which is our community day. We get together, we play some stuff with friends. It's a lot of fun. You should come hang out.
Yes.
That raccoon's got warlock powers.
Sure does. That raccoon has spicy hands.
Shoot some eldritch blasts out of those fucking things.
I should show you some of the horrible creatures I've fought in Elden Ring. Anyway, that's it for us. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
Do it. I'm
Thank
warming up
you.
for my next D&D campaign.
Bye.
Oh, okay. I got some stuff for you then. All right, bye everybody. We'll
Bye,
see you guys
everybody.
next
Bye.
time.
See ya.
Bye.
In this rock song.